Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Sir Drink Slot, and today you've tuned in to a Lap It Up, my drink review series. Man, I just got a comment on one of my older videos, actually one of my food videos, and I looked at myself and I was just like, this, it gets you and you don't even notice. 3 years, 3 or 4 years, and boom, this is all. I don't know if it's just stress, but I mean, I was noticing this too over a short period of time. Somebody pointed it out to me, and I always keep my hair back usually, so all I see are this mess, Yep, getting old. But enough of that. Today's drink of choice, my choice anyway, is another EkkoVision Blue Raspberry. Pretty neat. It's another one of those 5 calories, 95 milligrams of sodium, 2 grams. Yeah, this was off the TikTok shop. There was another drinks thing that I wanted to do that I saw on there. It's called Lost and Found, which looks interesting, but they didn't have a variety pack. And honestly, I kind of don't know what I want to do for my 900th video. I don't know if I want to do something special or just keep rolling with it, Technically, I would probably have to do 910 to 15 to have consecutively different, not like individual reviews that weren't like a redux of a one that I did later thinking I hadn't drank it yet. But that's how my brain works. I mean, I've already did this review, but I'm going to do it again. Yeah. It's sour. It's got that raspberry. It's got that bitter sweetness, that candy raspberry flavor. But it's a good solid flavor. It does have a bit of a funky aftertaste. But I'm also not a raspberry fan. So I'm going to give it a little bit of that. There are probably people who are tasting this going, man, this is the bee's knees. Not my bees, not my knees. But I am doing a bit of reorganization. Shouldn't there be a ring around here? Yeah, there should be like a rubber ring, shouldn't there? Okay. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that, I guess. I've been cleaning. Actually, I've been cleaning out. I decided I was gonna go try meat again, but this time I'm gonna do a smaller batch. I have a gallon container, gallon fermenter I bought when I was making that makgeolli. Sorry, I want a rabbit. And the makgeolli turned out okay, but I just feel like I didn't do it right. And I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't think I did. I think I messed up somewhere. Not really sure how. But still a thing. I got a 80 ounce. I have a gallon container, right? I had 80 ounces. It's about 10 cups of honey. Put that in there. Got some water. Heated it up, not too much, but just a little bit. Just up to, I don't know the temperature, but it was warm. Not hot, warm. Did it's probably a little less than a tablespoon of yeast. Maybe a little bit less than that, actually. Mix that up into the water. Not a bunch of water. A little bit, just like a cup of water. Just to get the yeast and the water mixed up. And I decided I was going to try something a little different. I got orange slices. Candied orange slices. And I got a pot. I put in like 2 or 3 cups. And I just boil it down. Boil it down until like they were almost little tiny little. I mashed it up and then sieved it. And then cooled that water a little bit. Poured in the yeast water that I got. Made sure everything was good. And then pour that in with the honey and then stirred it in. So, not too hot to kill the yeast. I've poured it into the container now, and I've filled up the jar. So, we're looking at honey with an orange sweetened, like, candy, with sugar, sweetness in the water with yeast. I want to see how this turns out. I'm also, this is almost a 1-to-1 ratio with water, but the water being a sweet orange water. So, I am excited to see how this turns out. Even if it turns out bad, I'll at least know. There are no chunks in there, no bits. I made sure to sieve everything out properly. So it's capped. It's got a water lock on it. I'm gonna let it sit for a couple weeks, and then I'm gonna watch it slowly and see how it turns out. Yeah. And if that works, it works out well. I may try other sugared candies as well. And I want to do a batch just plain. Just do a straight honey and water yeast. Small batch. See how that works. Because I have noticed that a lot of my meads aren't as sweet as I'd like. They're good. But just not as good as I'd like. And that's kind of where I'm coming from with that. Yeah. Anyway, so I've got a new trash can, a bigger one that works because I always buy 30-gallon bags, but I don't have 30-gallon trash cans. So I bought myself the 39-gallon bags with 32-gallon trash can now. So I got one trash can that's gonna have all my shit in it. The other one of them is going in the office where I'm working on a spot to do videos. I have a few things that I want to assemble, some stuff I'd like to unbox, some things I'd like to buy and unbox and do recordings and see how that works. But that's further on in the future. And I'm going to start organizing things up in my room a little bit, reorganizing the way things are in my bedroom so that it just feels less of a single man's. I mean, it'll be a single man's house. The reason I used to have the bed up against the wall, and then I moved it away when I was married, so that there you could access both sides of the bed. And then after that, I kind of moved everything up against the wall, and I slept in the corner. But long wise, I'm gonna do it differently this time. Up against the wall, have more room. It'll give me more room in the bedroom to begin with. And I'm thinking about maybe bringing the cat tower into the bedroom for the cats to be able to sleep on in the bedroom instead of like climbing on me all the time, which they love to do anyway. But I know this would give them someplace else to rest besides just on the bed or on my chair for my desk, because they don't really sleep on my desk, which is nice. But anyway. Yeah. This is good. Also, I was watching somebody as a YouTuber. I think he also does Twitch. I think he mostly does Twitch, actually. And some of you might know him. I'm not going to drop names. Not in a good or bad way, but he's getting a hair transplant. Now, he can do that. He has the money. Me, I've always had this forehead. Now, when I was in my 20s, late 20s, I got back from Japan. We moved into the new building at the shop. They put cameras up. And I think I was probably 27 when I noticed that I had this little light spot right here. Very thin spot that kind of comes up and over. And my forehead has always been really, really high. And I honestly wouldn't mind a little bit further forward. You know? I don't really like a widow's peak or anything, but just kind of reinforce the top here. Because I'm not, you look at the rest of my hair, I'm doing good, but see right there? That right there? That has always been like that. At least, like I said, it hasn't gotten any worse. But I didn't notice it until I got back from Japan. And I always pulled my hair back. Since I was, high school. Yeah. I think my sophomore year. Yeah. Anyway. Hi. Hello. Hi, baby. How are you? Oh, you guys don't get to see her very often. This is Lucy. Now, she looks a lot like Izzy, but if you notice, she doesn't have a brown nose. Yes. See? Hi. Look at that. Who's that? And she has beautiful blue eyes. But it's a bit dark at the moment. Come on. Go away. I already fed you. I don't know what you want. But yeah. All the animals are fed and everything. But, yeah. And so, that's been something I've been thinking about looking into. It's nothing that I'm going to do anytime soon. Unless I just happen to get a lot of money. Okay. Here's some things. Life updates. Things that I want to do. Redoing the bedroom. Moving some stuff around. Getting set up in the bedroom with a new chair. Right now I have a folding chair that has a cushion on it. Something that I can kind of move around a little bit, be a little more comfortable in. Not a recliner, an office chair, but something made for, it has a carpet floor, so something along those lines. And that's where I'm going to do reviews. Put together Lego pieces, maybe some puzzles, but I need to get a camera set up, which I'll either do with my GoPro, which I can easily have powered, hooked up to power, and just, watching it. You can see my hands, and record those. Maybe some of my drawings whenever I do some drawings. I've actually doing a bunch of mimics lately. I don't know if you guys have my Instagram. I've been doing that. Also, I plan on getting what I want to do is I want to get a B-Link mini computer that if I go anywhere, I can take it with me. It'll have my booking information and stuff on there so I can sit down and write whenever I need to. Just have a folding keyboard. Stay at a hotel, hook it to a TV, and just sit down and do some writing. Or get a tablet as well. Just to have kind of a mobile platform to do my writing if I ever need to. I also want to try to do a little bit more traveling. Not a ton, but definitely not necessarily camping, but maybe some cabining, glamping. Go to the beach. I want to get a B&B in Galveston and do some of the stuff there. That was kind of fun. A friend of mine did that recently. Also, I'm definitely want to do some more cruises. Yeah, that has been fairly cool thing. But besides that, I've been doing pretty good. Besides that, I will probably end up getting also a new oven in the next couple of years. I've been using this Black & Decker air fryer oven combo, and it works really, really well, but I've kind of started thinking that I want to start baking, and it doesn't work. It is an oven, but it's kind of hard to upkeep. I mean, it's not hard to upkeep. I'm just lazy. But anyway, and it's a very good possibility I may end up having to get a new vehicle. Right now, everything's running pretty good, but you just get that feeling every once in a while. I mean, I've had it for a long time. It's a '06, so I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be 20 years old next couple of years. So at some point, you need to do something about that. Living room, I got to get rid of the recliner and the couch. Reorganize. I need a new kind of probably do like a love seat kind of thing. Something that I can also have a spot for Gin. Look, definitely another major thing that I want to do the next couple of years is do something about getting better internet here so that I can be online a bit more with stuff, but also doing all those things, all those expensive things. I need to work on my health, work on my energy level. I need to be more proactive in spending time with friends and family, and start doing more and more of the things that I want to do. And stop sulking about life. I do spend a lot of time in my own head, and while it's an interesting place, definitely have to get out and do some more stuff. I mean, I'm not an energetic kind of guy. I like the idea of hiking, but it's going to be a while before Fat Man's going to climb a mountain. But I'm going to work towards being a bit more energetic. I don't want it to rule my life, but I would like to live long enough to enjoy it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But everything's going pretty good. I still have a 6.8 A1C. It didn't change. My cholesterol is a little high. It's still high, but not massively high. But right at that point, right at that one point, it's kind of steadily kind of gone up and down a little bit, but very close, and it's been consecutive. And they've checked over every time, and so they're like, you know what? I'm on a cholesterol medication now. So, yeah, I'm going to see how that works out. But besides that, I mean, health-wise, feel good, trying to take care of myself, trying to eat better, trying to be more mindful of what I eat. And people talk about that, and it's like, changing your lifestyle is difficult, but you have to realize going on, trying to take care of yourself is just being more accountable for the things that you put in your body. You know, that's one of the reasons for checking your blood sugar. Find the things that raise it really high, that can cause you some issues, and find something that is like that. The things that you like, maybe not so bad. You know, I love ketchup. Not that I drink it or anything, but I might use it in cooking too. And I love fries and I love ketchup. Well, whenever I have ketchup, I've noticed sugar's a bit high. Though oddly enough, you have a pint of ice cream. A couple hours later, where you're supposed to be right, the high doesn't really affect. It hasn't sat. You know, it's high, but not. You know. Cooking. You find things that you cook really well, and you eat them more often. You make portions. I have been very good about trying to also eat 3 meals a day, and not make a whole bunch. Or if I make a whole bunch, I separate that into 3 meals. And I mean, before I go to work, I'm not so great about breakfast, but I got these frozen meatballs. I got eggs. I make rice balls. Not a bunch of rice balls, but I've been working on that since I got my Zojiushi rice maker. I've been working a little bit more on doing that. So I've been eating a lot of chicken. I've always loved chicken anyway, but I've also been marinating chicken in some sauces that I've kind of come up with, some that I've seen online. I even did a TikTok video of one that was done by another oh man, I can't remember his name, but it was an egg and rice bowl dish with this pork. Oh, it was good. Filipino. It was a Filipino rice bowl dish. I can't remember the name of it, but I made the marinade and had it sit for the 3 days, and it was great. And I'm going to do that again because I was able to use, I was able to it was a big old thing of stew meat. Well, not stew meat. It was butt roast is what I had, and I cut it into cubes, put it in a bag, made the marinade, poured it in, Ziploc baggied it, and then did it. Now, what I should use is one of those the shrink wrap things, anyway, for marinating. But it turned out great, and I used it for like 3 days, steadily taking bits off, and it was just rice, that stuff, and an egg on top. Oh, it was so good. It was delicious. And my blood sugar didn't spike a whole lot. There's also like a brown sugar versus just sugar, but anyway. It's not bad. It's got a raspberry to it. And this has caused a bit of a conversation. Just kind of comes up and there we go, talk about life. But, drink-wise, I think for me, this is more of a 3 and a 5. It's not really my jam. It's good. It's a good drink. It's drinkable for sure, but it's still going to be on the shelf. I will pass this by again. I wouldn't drink this again unless somebody had some and this were all they had and I needed an energy drink. It's still good. I drink it. I drink this above some other energy drinks I've had before, but it's not really my jam. But anyway, I leave it up to you guys. Tell me what you think. I know we hadn't, I just kind of got off on a tangent. It has the aftertaste is just there for a while, and I'm just not keen on it. But throughout the conversation, I had this, it's in the back of your mind, it's in the back of your mouth, and you're just taking sips and thinking about things and talking about stuff. And that's kind of what On the Road with the Wolf is. It's just a conversation. And my Lap It Ups are just a catalyst to conversations. So, I hope you like the review. I hope you like the conversation. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have any ideas, let me know. If you have any ideas for drinks, let me know. And provide a link to where I can get it if it's like on Amazon or something. Because I'd be down for ordering that. Sometimes you guys will leave something and I can't find it online. So, or in my local store. So, anyway, let me know. As always, did I already go through my outro? I'm sure doing solid and wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. Right? Okay? Catch you later. Bye.